Hello, everybody. In this episode, I'd like to tell you a little story about my career journey and how I was in a situation where I had to juggle the work life balance in order to ensure that an opportunity that came my way, that I didn't miss out on it. So I was newly married, I'd just been married a year, and I'd had my first baby. And at that time, what was reigning for women or for children was to give your breast milk for at least 6 months into the life of the child, and that would guarantee that the child was immune to all childhood ailments. And I was so interested in ensuring that my child had the best possible opportunity in life. I was also very interested in having a good career. I was a female professional. I was very focused, and I knew I wanted to move up the career ladder. And so when an opportunity arose at work for me to travel abroad for a conference and go for some client meetings, I was torn between my child, who had been born. I was about 4 months, she was about 4 months old, and indeed the opportunity that arose. But at the time, I decided that I was going to do both, that I wasn't going to miss out on the opportunity, and I wasn't also going to let my child be affected by going on bottle formula. I mean, when I think about it now, it's ridiculous, but that's the truth. That was what was reigning at the time. And so I always say for women, the partner, if you're married, your partner has a role to play in the success you have in your work, or how successful you can be in your career. But I have an understanding husband, God bless him, always, and he shared my vision, or I guess he indulged me and agreed. He bought a generator. And I needed a generator because if you know anything about childbirth, you know that you can actually keep breast milk in the freezer for over a year if you have an uninterrupted power supply. And so I decided I was going to go on the training. My daughter was 4 months old, but I also wanted her to have the breast milk up until the 6 months that was, had been identified then by research that she needed to have in the first 6 months of her life. I enlisted my mom, who came over. That's why I always say you can't do it on your own. You have to ask for help. You have to have a support system when you're trying to find the ideal work-life balance for you. So I expressed milk into the bottle and put in the freezer. About a month, I started expressing the milk a month before I traveled. My mom came over, and 2 weeks before the trip, we started giving my daughter the bottled milk. That is the breast milk in a bottle, to ensure that she would take it when I left. And so in order to ensure that the flow of the breast milk continued when I came back, I actually traveled with my breast pump. And so I'd go to the conference during the day, and in the night, I would use my breast pump and express the milk and pour it away into the bathroom. Because if you continue to express the milk, or if the child continues to suck on the breast, you continue to produce the milk. And my plan is that when I get back, if I keep expressing the milk, I will keep producing. And then when I come back, hopefully my child would continue breastfeeding. I mean, when I think of it today, it's crazy that I will go to such a length, but I was determined to make a success of my career. I didn't want the opportunity to pass me by. And I was also determined that my child would not suffer by reason of the fact that I am a career woman. And so, sometimes in the evening I'll cry, because my breast got engorged. It was painful. I was on painkillers, but I persevered and continued. So I did my conference, made all my connections, had my client meetings. The conference was a huge success, a huge opportunity for me, visibility and everything. And I came back home 2 weeks after. And to the glory of God, when I put my daughter on the breast, after I got back, because I was still producing, she just continued sucking on the breast milk. And it was like mission accomplished, because she sucked that breast milk way beyond the 6-month mark. And so I was happy. So ladies, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. trying to find the right balance between your professional life and your personal life. But there is a way, with perseverance, determination, you understand, consistency and commitment, using the tools at your disposal, like family members, support systems. These are the things that will help you excel. Because I can tell you for free, you cannot do it on your own, but do it you can. So I really hope that this will inspire someone to go the extra mile. You don't have to give up on your career to be a mother. You don't have to give up on your career to be a wife. You can juggle the two, but you have to put the tools in place to ensure that you can excel at both. I hope this has been useful. Catch you later.